Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. We are here once again. Another month has gone by in the blink of an eye, and we are here once again with Kathy Bachman from the Dubois County Museum.
Hello,
we
Kaitlyn.
both just survived the Dubois County 4-H fair, so glad to see you on the other side in the air conditioning.
Yeah, it always is a long week, but we do meet so many people at the fair. And we handed out a lot of admission prizes, so we hope people use those admissions to come on into the museum.
That's awesome. I know we were making a lot of noise with our cornhole participants, and I heard you guys across the way making some noise, so it's that's one of the best parts, is being able to get in the community and get people engaged, and then in turn, everybody's going to have a lot of events coming up in the next few months, especially the museum, so getting them aware of that so that they can come and show up.
So let me just tell you about some things that are happening at the museum in August. Well, maybe I need to backtrack. July 29th, our speaker, Daniel Boone, had to cancel due to, Danny Russell. Daniel Boone's dead. But Danny Russell had to cancel due to his father-in-law's death. So we had to cancel, but we will be rescheduling. So coming up in August then, we still have the Stitch in Time sewing exhibit that's on with all the quilts, and that runs till October 1st. And we are featuring every Monday night, chess nights on Mondays, and Bob is willing and able to play some chess with you, and we had a nice little group of people that like to come in and they're playing chess. So that has he asked us if he could set up a chess night, and so I'm glad to see that people are responding.
And chess night, it's for people who aren't as experienced all the way to the best of the best, right?
Right.
So you just got to show up Monday nights.
Right, and he wanted just to play with someone, so that's what the whole emphasis is on. Just come and play.
That's neat.
Come and play chess. We already rolled out our Strassenfest display. I saw them taking them out of the staging area, and they came out and are put into the display cases. So it's the yearly booklets, buttons, and mugs. So come in and enjoy them. Some of the early booklets were very large, and then they scaled them down, and then there was something that went on with some of the booklets too. They kept repeating the same covers, and then after so long they made their own new covers for each year. So it's exciting it's interesting to see that display. You think it's always the same, but it's not. August 5th, which is a Saturday, the Saturday of Strassenfest, a group of people said, hey, it's our 50th anniversary since we were the state champion band at Jasper High School. So they are having a gathering, a reunion of sorts, from 1 to 4 at the museum. And members of the band and guests are invited to gather and share information. And I did see the display of the band items that people have been bringing in, and a lot of pictures, a lot of memorabilia, scrapbooks, and I did hear that maybe the trophy will be there. And from the pictures that I had from the yearbook, which I had copied. I'm sure it was okay to copy because that was from 50 years ago. The trophy was a very large trophy.
Yes, so, I can see that.
At least 4 feet.
Yeah, so. And I remember as a Jasper Marching Wildcat alum, you'd go past the big state photo in the hallway every time, and I always looked at it and I'm like, I don't know who those people are. I don't know where they're at now, but that's cool. They won state. I mean, and it was that early on. So being able to know that these people are going to be there in the flesh, recount their band camp memories, if
Yeah.
not terrors, we were kind of hinting at. But
Right.
I mean, that's really neat.
This is kind of interesting. The people that are on this committee are Cheryl Summersine, who was a freshman in '73. She was Cheryl Callum's. But did you know Nancy Eckerly from the Chamber of Commerce was in this band?
Oh.
And so she's been helping with it.
Nancy Eckerly, of course she was.
I had asked Cheryl who were the band directors, and so we could not come up with names. So I am kind of hoping to find out.
And I mean, that's kind of the beauty of this event too, is that not only can these people rekindle, but maybe they can fill in some of the blanks, and we can get that documented before they go off into their amazing lives and forget about band all over again.
Right. I asked Cheryl too, was there a theme for the state fair or the state march into the championship? And she goes, oh, I don't remember, but I remember going to the state fair, which was a big thing, and I would go on a bus and cheer on my sister who was in the band, and I remember they had like a high chaparral or a Western theme for 72, 73 for state fair, and state fair was big. Then the bands would march, and you always had those Anderson Indians that seemed to come out on top, and then you would have those Ben Davis Giants, and so it was interesting to see the competitions. They really did some great shows back then.
A different world back then, for sure.
Yeah, so that is Saturday of Strassenfest from 1 to 4. Remember, our building is a little bit air-conditioned in that room where we're hosting it. And so come in out of the heat and visit with your friends, and we'll have some light refreshments there. And then continuing the month on the second Saturday is always story time.
Story time.
Our theme will be sunflowers, and Sandy Miller is subbing for Carrie this month. Okay, the biggie that's coming in August
getting
is
everybody involved.
Our car show. Our
Yes.
car show.
August 13th, and on a Sunday.
On a Sunday. Well, this is our 4th annual. We will, again, be parking the cars in the shady area to the east of the building, shady, grassy area. We had a great response last year, and now we're wondering, okay, is that response going to be just as great? And we hope so. So it would be held rain or shine. So come on out. We are having a concession stand where Swampy is our griller. He
Swampy.
decided to have sausage sandwiches for breakfast, sausage and eggs combo, our bratwurst. So come out. The concession stand starts at 10. He'll be grilling then.
I get to see Chef Swampy. I'm very excited for that, for sure.
Oh, that was a hard one to say.
Oh, I know.
Chef Swampy.
Chef Swampy. I'm not going to be able to say it again, but...
Oh, funny. And then the cars that register, it's $15. $10 is to pre-register. So we do have this this farm at the museum, and I'll be posting on Facebook where they can download it. And we'll be giving out dash plaques to the first 100. This year we made a few changes. We decided to go to 100 for the first dash plaques because so many liked our little wooden plaques that we give out. We'll have goodie bags to the first 50. And then we're going to award top 25 and best of show to those cars that are pre-2000.
Okay.
And then we have top 15 and best of show to the cars that are 2000 and newer, because we were noticing we had some older cars showing up and some newer cars. So we thought, let's change the awards just a little bit.
Yeah.
We also want to have a special interest award. Those cars that kind of are a little bit off the beaten path, a little bit different. And we also are going to have a People's Choice where people can come in and vote. The cars that register, you can be in the running for attendance prizes and drawings all day. And our museum will be open from 1 to 4 that day for those who would like to visit our awesome museum.
Is there an attendance prize for people who just want to walk around and look at the cars?
No, but we do ask that you vote.
Yes. I mean, the votes, that's what makes the event, and makes it a little easier if they're not neck and neck, for sure. And the museum will be open, so once you get done being hot outside, even though it's going to be in the morning and shaded, then you can come inside and check out the museum.
Right. The awards will be awarded at 2:30.
Okay.
I think I have that on here somewhere. So, and I know that's what we always have, 2:30. Yeah, judging starts at noon.
Gotcha.
So we hope it's a nice day. That's we're always surprised at some of the beautiful cars that come, and it's just a beautiful a beautiful venue to have it in the park. And then to conclude our August, we have Play Day, which is with mothers of preschoolers. You can come out on the 16th. So we'll have our toys set up again. And so it should be another busy month at the museum. Yes. It doesn't let up. Yeah, Kaitlyn.
I was gonna say,
don't have it letting up. We don't either.
I mean, that's what you've got the whole rest of the year kind of scheduled out here. So long term, we're getting through August, surprisingly enough. But besides August, is there any other big events we should look forward to for the rest of 2023?
Oh, wow. That's a big question.
Yeah, I know. I asked the tough questions here. That's why we have the couches. So when you get that breath of unawareness, you kind of just, sit down.
Oh, funny. We have another Hoosier Pioneer visiting, another part of the lecture series. He will come September 16th on a Saturday. His name is Kevin Stonerock, and he will be a Hoosier Pioneer. And I have heard Kevin several times that he is remarkable. We, again, will try to reschedule Daniel Boone, and we'll let you know about that.
I see Johnny Appleseed on the 26th of September.
Yes, right on his birthday. So we're going to have a little birthday things. October is Spooky Streets, where we have special trick-or-treating night at the museum. And we invite the youngsters to come dressed up, and we'll have a spooky Main Street area. Oh, my gosh. Christmas comes in November, as always. Yeah. We'll kick off the Christmas season November 16th.
Yes, and I see the Festival of Trees is on its way. It kind of hurts my heart a bit as a Halloween person, and I still think we're at the beginning of 2023. So I see Festival of Trees, and I'm like, no, we're not at Christmas yet. We're not at the end yet. No, calm down. Right. So, but you guys, of course, have all of these events for different seasons, for the holidays, and Stitchin' Time is here until October 1st.
Right.
So, I mean, all kinds of stuff for anybody and everybody.
And then we move in a temporary Christmas viewing exhibit. We've had a photo op in that area, so I don't know what Cheryl has planned. Cheryl has been busy with a woodworkers display, and she would like to postpone that back to 2024. She has gathered some interesting items. They're on display in the room 3. You can go visit them, but she is still working with her committee for the official
opening of the exhibit. No, that's great to hear. I mean, that again, just highlighting that's some of the information that people don't really think about is that you guys are constantly in there trying to bring things in and out, refresh items, trying to improve what you offer. So, I mean, it's exciting to hear that Cheryl's over there doing all that stuff behind the scenes, and then when the day comes, everyone can come celebrate.
People come on into the museum. We're open Tuesdays through Fridays, 10 to 2, Saturdays 10 to 4, and Sundays 1 to 4. We will be open on Strassenfest Sunday. We have traditionally kept that open. I think I'll be there that day working, and so come on in if you
So we need to take the
check it out.
We need to take the parade route and just go up to the museum and swing by and see Kathy. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
I'll just
that would
get
be
in the
good.
front and direct them.
You know, it's sometimes you think, okay, should we be open this day? You know, how many people will come in? But for the people sometimes want to come in and view things, and they're not into sitting out and being, at a parade. They could come into the museum.
Yeah, I mean, people could be finishing up their annual visit home to Jasper and be like, I want to go see what's new at the museum. I mean, I could definitely see that.
Right.
And they hit the road and they're not back until next year.
That's right. I believe then the 73 marching walk will keep their display there. So if someone wanted to come in on that Sunday and see it, it will still be up. Yeah,
Very
I'm
good.
pretty sure.
So I'm going to be dead from all the Strassenfest stuff, but I'll come on Sunday after the parade.
You'll be dead. Yeah, it is. For those who are busy in that week, it is a busy time. Yeah. Oh.
For sure, and that's why we don't want to overshadow our monthly visits, but it's going to be a great Strassenfest week. It's gearing up to be very busy at the museum and all around Jasper, so of course going to visit is a priority. And I mean, it's again just a cup of coffee or so, and if you want to sign up for a membership, it gets cheaper and all of that stuff. And you guys are online, so Googling is your friend for sure.
Right. We do see a lot of visitors that have been looking for what can we do in Jasper kind of questions. So yeah, come on in.
Yeah. Well, Kathy, thank you so much again for another great conversation about the museum. Again, on a monthly basis. I just still cannot believe we're at the end of July. However, we are here. So thank you so much at home for watching. This has been 18 WJTS in.form, where we are local people watching local people.